Hi, I'm Steve Bowen with the STS-133 crew, and you're watching NASA TV.
Good morning, and I want my family to know I feel the same way about them. And Debbie, Nick, Jillian, Max did a great job picking that out, and I hope to see them pretty soon. Today's been a great day to be up here. We're starting the last U.S. module and getting ready for another EVA.
Sounds great. We're looking forward to the day as well down here.
This is Mission Control Houston. The Leonardo Permanent Multipurpose Module seen here in Shuttle Discovery's cargo bay for just a few more hours. The crew is scheduled to be pulling it out of the cargo bay. They'll start with actually grabbing onto it with the space station robotic arm, which you can see perched just in front of it in the center of the screen at 7:08 a.m. and then actually pulling it out of the cargo bay just before 7:45 a.m. Central Time. Moving it to the Unity node on the International Space Station, where they'll be installing it on the Earth-facing port.
So how was your EVA yesterday?
The EVA yesterday was just plain awesome.
And what was the best part?
The best part, I gotta say, was going out the airlock door, just getting that view for the first time. See, the whole universe just kind of wrapped around you.
So you did a great job yesterday, but what was your motivation? What's your drive?
The fact that you said if I didn't do a good job, you wouldn't let me back in the airlock.
Exactly. Negative motivation drives this crew.
Fear is my prime motivator. Don't let that fool you.
Here's Mike Barrett,
Good morning.
who has about 18 things for breakfast. What are you having this morning?
Well, Steve Bowen stopped at the Starbucks and bought us all coffee.
Oh, good.
So that's where we're starting.
Great.
And let's see, we're having granola. Crunchy until you're rehydrated. Scrambled eggs. Pretty much everything is crunchy until you're rehydrated. And let's see what else we have down here. Citrus fruit salad. And this is just the first load.
I wouldn't recommend the citrus fruit salad.
Oh, is that right?
No, but that's me.
Yeah, we'll give it a try.
How about you, Bim?
I got some of the tasty stuff that Alvin had. Water.
Water? Good.
And I've also got in the heater over here, got some eggs going on, taking what Mike has and putting water in it, heating it up. Cereal. And I'm going to have some yogurt.
That's pretty exciting. Steve, I know you love the camera, and the camera loves you. What are you up to this morning?
I finished my breakfast.
You finished your breakfast?
So I had my dirty water, tea, and waffles and sausage.
Waffles, all right. So what are you going to do today?
Get ready for tomorrow.
Get ready for tomorrow.
Stay out of their way.
That's a good plan. All right. Well,
it's the start of a new day.
and what are you doing today?
Well, today Mike and I are going to move the PMM, which is the big module that's currently in Payload Bay of Discovery, over to the station, and that will complete the assembly of the ISS.
And what's your motivation?
My motivation?
Your motivation for doing well today.
Oh, for doing well today?
Yes.
Well, we want to make sure that station can continue through 2020 at least, and that we can continue with the science and great stuff that's going on up here.
What's your real personal
motivation?
I thought Al's motivation was better than that.
What's Al's motivation?
Fear.
World peace?
He said if he didn't do a good job Because I told him if he didn't do a good job, I wouldn't let him back in the airlock.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
The
But I
negative
was standing
motivation.
next to you. You would have let
Yeah,
him in.
that's true.
Now she tells me.
So it's a conspiracy. I see now.
Houston Station on the Big Loop for Robo, and if you guys are set, we'll go ahead and start marching through step 1 of the PMM unberth and install. Houston on the Big Loop, ground control complete. Okay, copy that, Hal. We'll give you a call with motion. Roger.
This PMM is fairly large in size. It's 21 feet long, 15 feet in diameter. It's bringing up quite a number of supplies. It has 14 racks inside, which includes express rack number 8, which is an experiment rack. There are 6 resupply stowage platforms, 5 resupply stowage racks, and 2 integrated stowage platforms, so quite a bit of equipment coming up, including Robonaut 2. But it is bound for the Earth-facing side of Unity. Our robotics controllers today are Mike Barrett and Nicole Stott. Both of them used to live on board the International Space Station, now members of STS-133.
Houston, Discovery on the Big Loop Robo, pushing in for the PMM grapple.
A robotics officer here inside Mission Control confirming that the grapple is in progress. Mike Barrett, Nicole Stott getting ready to finish up this part of the procedure to get PMM grappled by the station's arm. This is Mission Control Houston, getting an excellent view there of this 28,000-pound permanent multi-purpose module that used to be the Leonardo multi-purpose module. There at the end is the common berthing mechanism. Eric Bowe and Katie Coleman are going to be responsible for powering up the twin sister of that CBM that is on the bottom side of Unity. Those 2 pieces of equipment will meet, and that is what will form the hard connection between the PMM and Unity. This PMM will be the last major interior portion of the space station that a space shuttle will ever deliver. It will expand the station by 2,472 cubic feet and provide some important cargo storage area.
So what are you guys doing, Mike?
We are installing the last U.S. module contribution to the International Space Station.
Is that right?
That is right.
That's happening today?
It is. Actually, the last U.S. module was built in Italy. Leonardo.
I wonder if I can get it out the window here.
I think you probably can. You may want to go to night setting.
Can you reach that?
Yeah, sure can. Let's see. Question is, can I see it? You're at night.
Thank you. So here's a shot of our PMM coming in. You can see it's just about in position. The red glowing light in the bottom of the screen is the CBCS, the target with the light that it's going to.
Which is kind of cool. It's neat that we have a camera that helps, that's mounted there, that helps guide us in.
There's at the top of the cupola window, you can see the rest of the PMM coming in. And
all right, so that's the numbers.
Came out of this down here, the orbiter, which is sitting down there in the empty bays where it just came out of. Here's where Mike and Nikki are working on it. Just put it into its position. They're going to drive it in manually here shortly. There's a look at this beautiful robotics workstation.
Can you see it? Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. There's the controls that Mike's working on. You see his hands down on the hand controllers.
We're position hold, but we're still damping a little bit, so let's just give it a couple of potatoes. And got a little tiny bit of angle bounce, but it's pretty stable.
And here's a shot of our heroes at work, which is really hard to shoot. There's Mike. Wave to the camera. Big smiles.
Hello, nice people.
They look happy.
We are happy.
We are happy.
There's happiness.
That's right. They're doing good.
The crew is steering the cameras around to get a better look of this PMM. They're running ahead of the timeline, so today's installation will probably take place earlier than expected. As we mentioned, this is a historic occurrence for the space shuttle. This will be the last interior volume that a space shuttle will ever install and deliver to the station. You can kind of think of it as the last room that a space shuttle will ever install on the station. After all these years of constructing this entire orbiting complex, it comes down to this. Of course, 134 will deliver another piece of experiment, the alpha magnetic spectrometer, and 135 will bring up some cargo supplies. But this is a big day for Space Shuttle Discovery during its final mission to be able to provide this last piece of expansion to the U.S. segment of the International Space Station. The crew has been given the go to maneuver to the ready-to-latch position. Once it gets there, they will take a look, make sure everything is ready to proceed, and then they will go ahead and latch PMM onto the space station.
Houston and Discovery on the big loop for Robo, pushing in for the RTL position.
Houston, we're watching.
And Houston, we have ramped out motion. We see 4 good RTLs.
Houston concurs. Good work.
Thank you for your help.
So Mike Barrett and Nicole Stott's role so far on hold. They've done a good job of getting the PMM over to Unity.
RTL is complete, and your go for first stage capture.
Copy. Go. Maneuvers complete to the RTL, and go for first stage capture. And good job, Nicole, Mike.
Thank you.
Eric Bowe and Katie Coleman are going to be working on the common berthing mechanism. This is what will actually latch PMM onto Unity.
And Nicole and Mike on the big loop for the SSRMS. You are go for SSRMS mode to limp.
Copy, go for mode to limp.
So what are you guys doing?
We're basically taking the PMM and we're driving some bolts which are actually draw the PMM on board, so basically attaching it to the station.
So it'll be permanently attached. I mean, we could undo it, but the PMM is going to stay on board and be an extra module on the
You mean
ISS.
we're not bringing it home this time?
Well, I do
You
have
guys
a lot
are
of
keeping
stuff.
it?
They changed the...
When did that happen? How come nobody told me? When did that happen?
The big thing in the back isn't coming home with you. We get to keep it here on
for
station.
CBM, the SSRS.
We need the room.
So we don't get to bring anything
mode to limp
home.
is complete. Your go for second stage capture.
Bring your crew home.
I can bring my crew home?
Copy,
Okay.
go for second stage capture.
So 5 p.m.
Al, what's that thing you got in your hand?
This is a mini workstation. This is my toolbox for going out the door for spacewalking.
Yeah?
And give you a quick tour of it. This is called a BRT, which stands for
Body restraint
body restraint tether.
tool.
It basically, it can go from being floppy. If you crank it down, it can be very rigid.
Very cool.
And you got the handbars on there, and if you hit this thing, it'll grab onto these, and it can hold you on the structure.
Very cool.
This is got the T-bar, and it actually swings down and up. You can bring that down and up. I've got a trash bag in here. Litter outside. I've got these what's called retractable equipment tethers for grabbing onto things and holding on to so they don't float away. Got this thing called an end effector, but we call it a grabber daddy. It's a way to keep us attached to structure, so when we're trying to do things with our hands, we don't float and spin around. These things up here are called bunny ears. They're just places to put your stuff so they don't reach up and smack you in the face. And over here is a swing arm, where you can put either a camera or a power tool.
Can we turn that down just a little bit because I can't hear it?
And this clips onto the front belt of your spacesuit. From here, everything's right there in front of you, so you can see it and grab it right
you
here.
can grab it all and use it, and then you customize it for what you're doing on
wherever you need. Very ingenious design, works extremely well.
Okay, cool.
Stan, could you say all that one more time?
There sure is a lot of stuff in here. You know what all this stuff is?
Next procedure is 1.115 PMM vestibule.
Steve, you got a lot of stuff here in the airlock.
We're going to be working with this
you
for
use
the
all
next
of
few
this
hours
stuff?
here, and we can give you step
Hopefully not.
1.6 to go
Hopefully
for
not.
channel
Do you know what all this
B.
stuff is? Do you know what all this stuff is?
Oxygen.
8.7, so we'll call you again and remind you on that one. And we can
Yeah,
also
I
give
think
you a go
so.
for
Okay.
section
You gonna point to
1
something and
open
quiz
the
me
node
now?
1 major
No, I
hatch
won't.
for the decal.
I won't. So these guys are prepping for tomorrow's EVA. They're going to go out and
Okay, at 1.115,
Steve's going to go get the
1.6 and a go
lightweight
for 2.1,
adapter
and
plate
you're gonna
assembly
remind me
off of the
at,
Columbus, bring it back into the
8.7 for
orbiter
the channel
payload
B
bay.
jumper.
Al's going to do a whole bunch of things all over the station, and a whole bunch of cleanup activities and get-aheads and things like that. So another exciting EVA today with lots of EVA, lots of robotics, and this guy's going to go out and do a great job.
Stow position pressurization valve I'm taking to closed. Ratchet latch position.
Top panel pull out.
Top panel pull out.
Switch latch handle pull up.
Okay. So you got that one?
This guy pull up.
Yep. I actually you don't pull it. Yeah, you just grab it like that.
Just grab it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just kind of darkness.
There's the top panel ratchet. You can take that off too, Scott. Okay.
Woohoo!
You attach to that handrail right there if you want.
Okay. Push, pull up. Right. Lock it.
Yep.
There we go.
This pins in.
Okay.
So,
All right.
PMM
Now the fun comes.
with Robonaut, still hopefully with his seatbelt on.
Yeah, I think he's in the window.
He's
Look.
looking through the window saying, "Let me out! I've been
Let me
sitting
out!
here
It's been 4 months."
4 months. What took you guys so long? All right, pulleys, clevis brackets, turnbuckles.
Where are we going to put that thing?
You in figure 2 and figure 8. I think we get those first, but we'll take a look at it.
Inside.
Always thinking, it's got to go somewhere. So, Paula, what are you working on there today?
Well, Hansel wanted to reconfigure this facility to run a set of experiments. So what I've done, I have removed the previous experiment, which is encapsulated inside this sealed box. The experiment runs inside in a control environment, and then the results are actually documented by this microscope. And there are several lenses inside that goes inside and look at the detail of what happens in detail. So what I've done here, I've removed the previous chamber that contained the previous experiment and I've installed a new one. This is in preparation for running this new experiment.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
You guys were equalizing with the PMM.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
I watched the DPDT and the...
Yep. Smells like space.
Yep.
So, Al, what you doing there?
I think we just basically got to
This
take
is
the
a
whole
heat
thing out.
shield for these portable foot restraints we use outside. And what they figured out was that it doesn't get hot enough to merit a heat shield out to it as a source of potential energy. So this is, if there was any kind of grounding path, this would block it. So you might possibly shock yourself getting off of this foot restraint. And so they want to remove these heat shields now so these things can ground themselves out on the station. So I'm removing this and sending it back down to Houston.
Okay, so how much does that whole foot restraint weigh? I think. I mean, just, 100 pounds, I think.
I think what you do is you pull it out here.
25 pounds or so on the
Stick it in
ground.
the end.
Oh, more than that, don't you think?
those. I was
30 pounds, I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah, that's what we're
And now you can just
Yeah.
pulled the
They're
rotate
bulky,
it.
massive things. You can see there's a big chunk of metal.
Did you guys bring it in yesterday?
Yeah, brought this one in yesterday. This is on the back of the C1 trucks.
Cool. So it's been out in space for a long time.
It's been sitting out here for a good long
you're saying
time.
after you pull it.
I was trying to work this knob yesterday and it would not come loose in life. I still can't get it to go.
Yeah, I don't think that'll work.
I was going to ask you how foot restraints were out there as opposed to in the pool. How were foot restraints out there as opposed to in the pool?
I didn't use one yesterday. I don't know. The first time I'll use a foot restraint will be tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'll be able to tell you then.
Keep us updated.
All right.
As Lindsay and Bo get ready to open the hatch into PMM, their crewmates who are nearby in the Quest airlock for the EVA procedure review. have called a timeout and have come out to watch.
Give it to one of those guys.
You guys ready?
Scott.
Here we go.
Scott.
Let's do it. Ready?
You have the speech?
I don't have a camera. Oh, yeah.
It's my walking club.
Woohoo! It's nice and cool. Yeehaw!
5:17 p.m. Houston time. The hatch is opened into the Permanent Multipurpose Module, the final pressurized module of the U.S. section of the International Space Station.
Yeah, so right down here. See these? Gotta push them. You were close to the pin when I was close to the pin. Yeah. So I will put, if you guys don't mind, I will make those calls. Oh, please. Like, watch out for this, watch out for that. Right. And I'll be taking cupola imagery of you as much as possible, so just expect to see you can see it right too, so you might be able to. Wait, thank you. Wait, again. Hey. Sorry. Oh. Handshake? All right. Let me get this really quick.
Okay. You getting the grab sample?
Yeah. Can you look back in the procedure? Yeah. See what we got next.
Woohoo!
It's nice and cool.
Finish opening the hatch per decal 9 to 2N. Did we do all that?
Yep.
MPF closed and then send the latch. Okay. Activating PMM IMV, enabling power to PMM.
That's the ground to do it.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's, I think, the big thing is do those three things you do. Find it on
PMM,
radio,
we're showing
we're not hearing you,
three-step
and you're not hearing us. And
Another beak
let's
module.
just make sure we have that visual before anybody messes with it.
There he is!
Because I got to do something up here too.
Not today, I don't know why. Leonardo up here and attached. Thank you.
All right. Getting your new.
DFU! I can just say that.
Woohoo! You guys want to go in?
Oh yeah, we're going in. Gotta have a whole everybody in there.
PMM party.
Get in there, Sasha. Get in.
Заходите.
Все 12 человек?
Конечно.
Почему нет?
Already has a fellow. Acts like the crowd. Leonardo is here.
This we get to rename it Michelangelo. The fourth Ninja Turtle.
Wow.
It's got that juke car.
Woohoo!
You can hear me if you listen right here.
It's big.
What's the maximum occupancy in this one?
Thank you.
Whoops.
Depends how many people are on board station.
Yeah.
We got more than that. We got
We got more than 12, then it goes up.
This is great. Holy cow.
Yep.
Nice module.
All right, let's fill it full of stuff.
Most of it is filled.
Yes.
Actually, all the fences come out, everything comes out. It's going to be emptier before it gets full.
Cool.
In the box.
There's going to be room to play.
You got the patch on there?
I can't get out.
Trap.
It's going to be bungee jumping.
That's in jail.
The trampoline's already set up.
You got to do pictures of it. That's cool.
This is great.
Oh.
We gotta have a picture before we mess it up.
See, we need. What was going to go there?
My four picture.
What was going to go on top of that? Nothing.
Hello, Nicoletta.
The centrifuge is on the other one.
Ah, yeah.
It's like he's in jail.
There you go. Now get a picture of him doing it.
We had a brig.
Get a picture of him smiling.
Okay, I want to see you smile, man. There we go. Oh, look at that. How nice that is. Let me get you all together. Here, keep smiling. All right,
Good.
One
In the
there.
bungee jail.
All right, excellent.
Thanks.
So how come you'll smile with
Of course,
Steve
it's on your
Lindsay, won't
camera,
smile
so we'll
with
never
me?
know.
Here's Robot.
Wow, baby! Here he is.
Hang on a second.
that we look all up.
to do that.
Audio on.
You can get, what you can do is we can get everyone. We did this in MPLM. You can have everyone kind of in a circle. And you can have
all the way around.
You can all the way around. You can have someone.
You can set up a camera.
You set up a camera on a stand, and you can have people like that right here.
We'd all spread out like we did. That was cool.
That was good.
Actually, very good pictures.
You know what I'm saying? Pick this as a plane. We have put everybody's head. Everyone set up. You know, some people.
It feels
like
bigger
this.
than it felt in the.
Does it?
SSPF, yeah.
Yeah, zero.
It's a
Hey,
bigger
so
feel
you guys,
for it.
whose names are these?
All the people that
About
worked on
this
it.
range.
Wow.
You guys need to sign it too.
Yeah, you
We
do.
did a 360.
Write your name there. Where did we write? We wrote. Did we find it? Yep, there we
It's
are.
pretty neat.
Cobra,
D3 or
me,
D2?
Al.
Oh, I see Tim.
There's
You got a
Mike.
use our D3. That way you can get away with no
Where's
flash.
everybody?
Wow. This is neat.
Yep. I'm gonna have to get a camera and take a picture of some of the names people I know down there.
Some of these names.
There's Eric. Steve.
No, I mean, we have one with a flash out there too. Kitty.
Yep. Coming.
Everybody put your head in this just a circle. Bring it back and forth. Where'd you get your head?
Where'd that get a long
yours?
really fast? Yeah, I can do it very fast.
He is a fast intervalometer guy.
There's an
Right.
intervalometer
Somebody
on
want
the
to
other.
take
Set
that
it on that one.
No, I have a flash on this one.
Right. I mean, if you set intervalometer on that thing to take every, a shot every couple of seconds.
So now that we're in the PMM, Steve is doing his pre-EVA exercises for tomorrow. Practicing.
I don't have to do that.
He's practicing. He's practicing translating without tethers. Where'd you go?
That's a
Go
move
back
that's
and
not-
do some more. Let's
not
see you
quite
translate
legal.
without tethers.
I don't think they'll let me do that.
This is what Steve's been teaching Al all day long today.
Come on, Al.
You don't need tethers.
You don't need tethers.
Just go fast. And here he comes. See?
I'm sinking.
Ricky, that was the end of what I had for today's highlights. I know Steve will be
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Not even one little curve. What's up with this? There we go.
Awesome.